And we're back. And the party now gets to figure out how the cleric is going to go and retrieve the Nightwings. Or Nightwing.
Well, the cleric is worrying how the cleric is going to retrieve the Nightwings. The rest of the party, I'm assuming, thinks I'm a freaking moron.
Maybe. You also have the issue of the Mythal.
Or batshit crazy.
And that pile of loot.
Yeah, what is that pile of loot?
Let me copy it for you. Oh yeah, and is anyone going to loot the dead Hierophant? Or Hierophant?
Sure, why not?
I hope that's not...
Why would we not loot anything?
I sincerely hope that isn't someone in my family shoveling snow out there.
You ask that question as though we would not check the loot.
Yeah, but say like...
It's like the last thing I want to look at is the loot of that Hierophant that we just killed. Geez, glad we avoided that one.
One of those things is significantly better than everything else on that list.
Cone of Cold, indeed.
That's not actually it. What else is there?
Can I snag that shield and full plate?
The
The +5 shield and the +5 full plate.
+5 glamored full plate.
Plus glamored.
At will, you can make it look as if you're wearing regular clothing. Basically, you can change what it looks like from looking like full plate to looking like any clothing whatsoever.
Neat. Can I take them?
I don't think anyone else is going to want them.
Awesome. AC bonus hoe. So this boosts large steel shield +5.
Hawkenite Reaper! Oh!
Full plate. +5 glamoring. So this adds a total of 8 AC. That shield goes to 7. Armor bonus goes to... what was it? It was 10, now it's 13. Yes, I have 31 AC.
Da 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 da.
That's almost significant.
Yep. Planar traits. Where are you in this book? Oh, planar traits. There we are. But yes, you have a choice now. What do you do?
Well, do we need the planar traits?
I can tell you what they are in a second. I need to find alignments, or the dominance. Let's see. Each round you will take 1d6 points of unmitigatable negative energy damage.
1d6?
Yes. At 0 hit points or less, you crumble into ash. Oh wait, hold on, it's a major one. Each round you must make a fortitude save DC 25 or gain a negative level. If you gain enough negative levels equal to your hit die, you die and become a wraith.
Got enough of those.
You cease, like, you become the unintelligent, uncontrollable kind. You cease to be who you once were. In the worst possible way, because your soul gets destroyed in this process.
What if I was a lich? Go ahead.
What was that, Sam?
What was being discussed here explicitly?
Oh, becoming a wraith because you spent too much time on the negative energy plane.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good.
Yep. Destroys your soul. Destroys you, basically.
If I was a lich, would I be able to go there?
Yes, but it would still be very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah, because it's basically being... Basically, it's like going into a fire in a fireproof suit. You're not going to burn to death, but it's going to be really uncomfortable.
But how are they able to live there?
Very carefully. one, they're native to the plane to begin with, so they are inherently created or born with traits, and they still suffer from effects. They're not perfectly unscathed by the plane.
Which creatures?
Nightwings, Nightwalkers, and Night Crawlers. They all still have some detriment from being on the plane, which is why they usually answer summons or, come to the material plane. Because it's much better for them there. The entire plane isn't, a giant screaming metal death trap. But,
Going there would probably be a bad idea.
it might be.
So this still leaves us with a whole bunch of loot, a gigantic diamond, and me without any more undead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rectify this somehow.
Well, that's a good way of, or a good thing to try and figure out what you're gonna do.
I wonder... No, I can't do that. No, that's too evil.
Well, you still have the process of moving the gem, returning the anvil, and potentially praying for new spells to see if Weejass is happy with you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 414 by now.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Battle Titan Dinosaur can handle that gem no problem.
Actually, I think it can, but I don't remember for certain. D isn't for death spell, D is for Demi-Lich. Shut the door. Let's see. Carrying capacity. Oh yeah, that's not even a light load. It's not even half of its light load. 3 tons. It can carry 5 tons without trying.
Well, I think we found our transportation method.
Yeah, I would say
Oh, that
so.
was sort of easily enough.
I just like the idea of you guys picking up the mythal and or picking up the gem or the capstone and moving it. It's just, yeah, this is a 6-ton object or 3-ton object. Okay, we're just gonna carry it out. What? Yeah, we're just gonna carry it out.
Dinosaurs find a way.
Yeah, I'm
Life.
thinking that dinosaur would make a really neat zombie.
Finds a way.
No!
But I don't know if 5 wraiths would be enough to take it down.
You are also just
My zombie. Not my zombie. This is my dinosaur now. You are not touching it.
you're also carrying a 100-foot or 1,000-foot diameter sphere of turn things temporarily undead. And barring good spells, chaotic spells, and lawful spells, and teleportation.
Wait, if it's barring teleportation, how in the hell...
Teleportation in, not out. Once you're in, you can get out. You can't go in with it.
Okay. I think the mythal should stay where it is.
No.
Is that an option?
Why do you
Yes.
want the mythal to stay there?
Well, I need a new house anyway.
Well, that's a phenomenally powerful object, and I'm not willing to give it up to you just on that. You might have to work out some other strategy.
So you're saying you don't want me to have the magic mythal because
I
it's
want it.
too undead? Oh, you want it. Okay. I see how it is now. Wait, why would you want
So,
an
we gotta
undead
work-
magic mythal?
Because it can be converted into
I can't hear anything
whatever
I'm saying
I
right
want
now.
it to do.
Yeah, his internet was lagging pretty bad there.
What?
Your internet lagged very hard.
Oh,
Like,
Well-
I heard like half of words.
Yeah.
my point is that I can get it to do pretty much whatever I want it to do.
Yep.
And that's why I would want it. Not just because of it's undead or whatever, but it can be converted to be just a very powerful magical source for something like a flying castle or etc.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. That would
Provide me with massive magical shielding, do all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, I can see how that would be useful. But on the other hand, hey, free desecrate.
That's actually
Well,
the
that's-
building.
I was gonna say, I don't think the desecration was from the Mythal.
Oh, it's actually from the building?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, that works. But where are we going to carry this thing to?
Well, we could carry it to my base.
Okay.
It's one possibility. I mean, if you still want it, we can work out something else.
I mean, it seems more useful to you, however, I do enjoy the undead properties.
What properties is it specifically giving off, Eric? Can we spend time to sort that out?
I sent you what the spell or the whole thing did last week.
Yeah, but I forget.
Yeah, let me resend it then. Not to Dwarf Fortress. To this chat.
Dwarf Fortress.
The premier fortress of choice for dwarfs.
Well, how about this? You keep this one. I'll build one.
No, no, no. You go ahead and use this one as. And what are we doing with this anvil now?
Taking it back.
I was about to say, you could try and steal it because it is very expensive, but that might be a bad idea.
It is phenomenally powerful.
How about we do?
And the dwarves couldn't manage getting it back themselves.
Or they just wanted to send you in themselves because they were lazy.
How about we do it this way? Bogolf gets to return his anvil, or do whatever he wants with the anvil. It's his anvil. Kurivar, you can take the mythal, and I keep the temple.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Sounds good.
I get a free pre-desecrated house.
Seems like a good situation.
I approve.
Very well. That settles it. The loot has been divvied.
Do we get financial gains from this, or is this just strictly the? Because obviously we got the loot, but I don't know what the loot tallies to because I don't have
I'll figure that out at some point.
supercomputer.
I will figure it out in a second. But, you have... In addition to that, there is some amount of monetary gain, or there's some amount of gain for each of you from doing this. Let's see. Let me roll something here.
Roll fizzle beef.
Yes, I will roll one single fizzle beef.
What? What are you even talking about?
You haven't seen Space Mutiny, have you?
Oh, I mean, I've seen Space Mutiny, I just couldn't remember the Fizzle Beach thing. So many other names in there.
Generous donations and thanks for solving all of those issues in addition to whatever other benefits you might gain in the near future. Get you 1,140 gold each.
In a grand scheme of things, that is a trivial amount of gold.
Yes, it is.
But, fantastic.
But,
Dude, this could be an RP episode where we all talk about what we're gonna do with all our different things.
that's effectively what it's going to be. Because, the dwarfs of the clan are forever in your debt, Bogolf.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need a new place to house my dinosaur.
Well, in addition to that, the many arcane orders are very glad that you have managed to discover what the hell is causing the ley lines to get fucked up, Sam, or Karavar.
Alright.
And they are also in your debt, slightly less so than with Bogolf. And the clerics of Ouijas are very happy that one of its temples have been returned to normal. Yeah.
It won't be normal for very long.
Yeah, well. It's at
It'll
least
soon become exceptional.
So, at this point, what does everyone wish to do with these potential favors?
Who wants to go first?
Who wants this one? I do!
Wait,
Well-
potential favors, what?
Yeah. Explain yourself.
Oh man, I never said if my dwarf was a noble of one of the noble clans or not.
You got the crumblies.
Yeah,
I
the
do?
legs. Now you're fine now.
Wait, okay. So let's see here. I never actually said whether or not I was a member of one of the noble castes or not in the dwarven clans. I think this favor would be worthy of an upgrade if I wasn't already among the ranks.
But you've played Dwarf Fortress, do you really want to be a dwarven noble?
That is true.
That shortens your
Yes,
life
you're
experience.
crazy in wonderful ways, though.
I'm sorry. I would like to then actually ascend it to a legendary dwarf. My bad. That way I get an exemption from the rest of the normal socioeconomics problems of the dwarven society.
And you get your token Obsidian Floodgate. Masterwork artifact level, detailed engravings of the entire history of the world, including the engraving of the history of the world upon it. It is infinitely recursing. It is truly magnificent.
I just hate
like
when
a
they go
Mobius
crazy
strip
and
of the
decide
city.
like they need to take over a workshop and make an extremely ornate cupboard out of the bones of other dwarves.
That is exceptionally frustrating, or when they require a material that you can't easily access.
Fucking turtle shells.
My least favorite is silk when I'm just starting the fortress and I haven't gotten into the caves yet. It's just, I demand silk, but I have no way of getting silk.
Have you ever had a dwarf though get into what's the mood called when they actually go crazy for a little bit and actually try killing some of the other dwarves?
I know which one you're talking about, I don't remember what it's called, though.
Because I actually had a dwarf. They killed another dwarf, took his body, claimed a workshop. More specifically, the leatherworking shop.
And made dwarf leather.
Yes. And spent the rest of the game crying because he was only being reminded of his dead friend, which he's wearing.
Dwarf.
Miner A has fallen into lava and died. Miner B has struck out tile beneath Miner A, causing Miner A to fall into lava and die. Miner B is upset because Miner A has died. Miner B is upset because Miner A has died and was a close friend. Don't fucking strike out the tile underneath him then, you ding-dong! Goddamn dwarfs.
Dwarves.
And this is why, yeah, if Dwarf Fortress has taught me anything, it is that friends are bad.
Yeah. Dwarven friends are even worse.
Dwarves.
But dwarven ghosts throw the best parties. Oh, social hall encounters. You are hilarious. But yes, let's see. As to explain the potential favors, you could try and call upon anyone who is in your debt to do something for you, if you'd like. It might be out of their power, or it might be something they can't do well, but you can still try and ask.
I think I'll save that favor though. Keep it lingering over their head, reminding them. I can call this favor whenever I want to.
That might be a good idea.
I have a favor to call in.
Okay.
I need land and a work crew.
I'm gonna second that. I need land and a work. Well, I have land. I need a work crew. I'm gonna double down on the dwarven work crew.
So I assume you are going to attempt to start building your castles and fortresses.
Yes.
Dwarf Fortress!
One
Mostly
man.
I'm going to be modifying this one. Modifying
Okay.
the hell out of it. I'm taking I keep these golems, by the way.
If you search around the place, you might be able to find a control circlet. So you might.
I'm assuming the defensive measures come with the place.
Some of them that do, yes.
And if they don't,
Oh, you
I'll
might.
have to install my own.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just want to point out, this place is a terrible temple. Like, there's no center of worship.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things I plan to rectify. That's why I need dwarves.
Yep, that can help.
What the hell am I looking at here?
Dwarf Fortress. Well, Kobold, actually, but...
Why is there a kobold with silk panties on its head?
Spider silk. Gotta make that differentiation. Spider
It's
silk.
valuable shit.
Yep.
Why?
I don't.
Fire silk.
At least
Bro.
it's not lava spider silk.
Bro, like, a pair of mittens in Dwarf Fortress, so fucking valuable.
Yep. Got nothing on the obsidian floodgate. Just saying. Although that might have had inherited value because, you know, someone beat a Hydra to death with it. Or tried to, and then realized they couldn't and strangled the Hydra to death instead.
Alright, so what's going on?
Well, it's up to you guys. I can give out experience, I can help you guys with making your fortress or your houses. Whatever you would like to do.
I think it's time I became a lich in my new house.
Okay. Well, how do you want to go about that? Do you want to craft your phylactery? Do you want to cheat your phylactery?
Well, first things first, I think I actually need to build a house so that I have like a center of worship and everything else. And
Yeah, that might help. Let's see. Well, you can build a fortress or house of... Let's see. Let me go open my Stronghold Builder guide.
And I build a fortress in a mountain.
If you wish. Gaming.
dwarves.
Dwarves in mountains. Stronghold Builder guide. Do I have this? I know I downloaded the bloody thing. Did I put it in here? Or did I put it in my Spelljammer folder? I don't know. Basically, design whatever fortress you would like from the Dungeon Hold or Stronghold Builder guide. Yes, that includes if you want to make the walls out of walls of force.
You know, I could literally have walls of force everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wouldn't be wee jassy. Walls of bone, however.
That might be.
It would definitely be. Are we in the frigid Northlands at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, I'm thinking... This is a courtyard, right?
Yeah.
So what is this right here?
Just a random room.
So this is random room. Alright, this is a drawbridge.
Yep.
Or it's just a bridge.
It's just a bridge, effectively.
Alright.
Command Sam, I got a link for you here.
What is this? My little fort. What? Okay.
Can you
hang on.
Facebook it to me?
It'll-
I can't easily
Bloody
get to the
parts.
chat in my Oh no, never mind. There we go. That actually would now.
Has gone berserk.
Yeah, can you Facebook those to me? Because they're
Sure.
not loading correctly in Skype on the phone.
Done.
That's hilarious.
Shattering the skull, ripping the skull through the brain, tearing the brain. Construct rock 5 has been completed.
Ah.
And all gems, body parts. So if at all possible,
That's warped.
I would like to turn essentially this room right here to sort of like make it all one big square.
Okay, hold on. Select that, damn it. Okay. So, like... Oh, hey, I don't have that set correctly. Now I do. So, like, basically that, but more square.
Yeah, like... Yeah, pretty much. It extends almost all the way down through the hallway. Almost.
Okay.
Basically just trying... This temple is in a really weird configuration. I'm trying to make it more symmetrical and cathedral-y.
Oh god, they made another one.
Ponies.
My little fortress, my little fortress.
So wrong.
So like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna be... The walls are gonna be made out of bone. And it's gonna look like a very grand cathedral. Except in the middle, instead of there being like a pew instead of there being like a... No. The pews are gonna be facing the front, but instead of there being like, the pulpit, it's going to be my throne.
Okay.
Just at the center of like this 20-foot staircase.
Okay. Oh, there is a problem with this call. What the hell? No, there's not. Skype? We're all still on the call.
Yay.
Oh,
Are we still in the call? Do you know this?
Sam's phone freaked out, which is causing this problem. Okay. Now you can do that fairly easily. Any other modifications?
Seek diagnosis too insane. Oh yes. The entire thing is going to be surrounded by a wall of ice encasing a wall of just stone.
Okay.
Like that's going to be an external wall.
Yep.
It's going to meet up with the courtyard.
Okay.
And let me see. Go to someone else. I'll keep thinking about this.
Okay. Greg?
Strike the earth!
So I'm just going to have to play a game of Dwarf Fortress between now and next week?
Yeah, but you'd have to somehow modify it to actually have a giant fucking dinosaur there to actually help you for a change.
I could do that. Sadly, however, I still cannot make magma silk, because dwarfs are stupid. My hands are burning. I'm going to keep using this material. My hands are burning. I'm going to keep using this material. No, you idiot, put it down and get fireproof gloves.
This shirt looks really nice. I'm gonna put it on. Dude, that shirt's on fire. I know, isn't it so hot?
Just stop it, dwarf. Stop being stupid. Bad dwarf. Well, I'm just going to assume Sam has been lost to the ether.
He's having trouble with his phone.
Nah.
Been lost to the ether.
But, actually, I'm going to say that I will get what Sam is planning to do, but we can get into the nitty-gritty later between episodes. So, see you guys next time.